Hello, hello, hello. So, now we're back to vlogging every Sunday. I was just thinking about my teens, right? When I used to go on all these dating sites. I went through, or basically I joined loads of them in my teens. I mean, when I was going Dutchy College, I joined Badoo, what else? MySpace. This is when I go in Dutchy colleges, so I was older than I am now. Interesting. So there I was, right, on my lunch break, just scrolling through, minding my business, yeah? And I thought, well, hey, there is someone close to me. So looking at the profile, right? Look pretty nice. Look really nice indeed. Nice slim body, kind of. Nice pair of jugs. Has to be done. Small, whatever, you know. And I thought, why not? Let's be brave and I'll send her the first message. But mind you, this is before you didn't have, or before us men. That's right, us men didn't have to pay to talk to the women on Badoo. Yeah, but unfortunately now we have to pay. And that's why I'm not on any dating site going. Well, anyway, there was. I sent a message. Said, hi, how are you? And all that gobble. And we messaged each other non-stop. She looked really nice. So, looking for the profile pictures. They look nice. Just what I like to see. So I thought, okay, this is about a month going down the road now. And I thought, okay, let's meet up. So I suggested a place. I asked, where shall we meet? She goes, let's meet down at Swamppool Beach. I thought, really? Swamppool Beach? Bear in mind, she is like based at Falmouth. I thought, well, I'm from Truro, she's from Falmouth. I'll just go down there then. So I basically got to Gillinvage Beach and I sent a message. She said, yeah, I'm down Swamppool Beach on the very corner. And I thought, on the corner? So I asked her, which corner? She goes, I'm on the right far corner where the massive jagged rocks are. Massive jagged rocks. There we go. So I thought, well, there's actually loads and loads of massive rocks down there. So, okay, I'll just start making my way down there. So I'll start walking past Gillinvage Beach. Start walking up that little steep section we get to the beach, you know, to get to Swamppool. And I thought, I'm just going to stop here for a bit. Because when she said she was down by the jagged rocks, I thought, well, I've got a view here down to the beach. And I thought, okay, let's have a look. I could see nobody. I just could not see one person down there. I looked over to the jagged rocks and there was a person there sunbathing. I thought, okay, that's not too bad. I suppose it could be her, you know. I'm thinking, I'll stop here I'll still stop here for a bit, you know. Nice views out to sea, looking at the ships in the shipping lane, hearing all the seagulls. And nearly stepping in some dog poo as I was walking down. Those were the days I die. Anyway, I started going down. All the people were passing by. One person said, don't go down there, it's a bit too wet. I thought, yeah, you're right down by the sea, so you're going to get wet because of all the sea mist coming in, and it's just a beach. So I carried on, got down to that very steep corner where the seat is, in memory of somebody, which I don't really look at. No, that was actually before that, so there wasn't no bench there. So then I got down on that steep section just before we got to the beach. I thought to myself, well, I can't see anybody down here. That other person must have been the wrong person I was looking at. So I started walking down. I was going to go to the cafe. Then I got a message saying, "Excuse me, darling, where are you?" And I thought, hey, I can't see her. Where the fuck is she? So where the hell is she? Sorry. Where the fuck is she? Then I looked closely. I even had my mobile phone, which was a potato mobile phone. It's the one where you get a mobile phone and it's not very good quality on your screen. So anyway, looking around, I thought, who's that down there? I thought, okay, I'll just have a look a bit more closer and a bit more closer. Yeah, so yeah, that's her face. But it's a bit more pudgier than expected on the photo. So I quickly went over to have me a drink, and I ordered some fish and chips. And it was a good job too, because, right, when we got closer and closer and closer, I was in a halfway mark in between the beach and the rocks, right? I looked at that corner properly and, oh boy, what could I see? I had the shock of my life. Really did. No offence, I got nothing against it or nothing like that. But when I got halfway down on the beach, I was looking down that corner, right? I saw a beach towel, which you normally see. And then I saw, no offence towards these other people, but I saw a, how can I put this? A fat, no, I can't say obese, no, I can't say that, not in this day and age, a weighted person, yes. And she was wearing a pair of jeans and a green G-string sticking out her bum. And also she was wearing a bikini top. Now, I was thinking, no way is that her. So I looked back on this like Badoo thing, right? That was her. I think she photoshopped her picture to make herself look slim. Oh dear. That was her. And yes, she wasn't slim at all. Nowhere near it. It's just, I was trying to make an excuse, right, on how to actually get out of this, because number one, I hate people who lie. And number two, I was eating my fish and chips and I saw that. I was expecting somebody nice looking, you know, just like the profile. Boy, I was wrong. I was wrong. So, I was actually thinking of an excuse not to go down there towards her. Yeah. I waited for a while. And I waited for a while and a while and a while. And then I got a message, a text message, on this kind of chunky mobile phone, which I think it was a Nokia. No, it wasn't Nokia. There's some kind of orange phone. It was an orange phone that you could flip open. That's one that had that kind of potato camera. Yeah. It says, "Excuse me, darling, I'm right down the corner. Can you not see me? You can come over, don't be shy." Yes, you can come over and don't be shy, you know. No, don't be shy. And I'm thinking no, I'm not shy. It's just, you've just put me off eating my fish and chips. Because I wasn't expecting somebody like that. I was expecting somebody to be nice looking. Not over halfway and all that crud. So I said to her, I'm sorry, but my fish and chips are getting cold and I want to eat them. She goes, so bring them over or share them. Yeah. My fish and chips would be gone if I went over there to share them. You never know, she might even try to eat the seagulls that were down there. Well, bear in mind, if you go down to a beach with like fish and chips, you can have seagulls chasing after you. And I'm scared she might actually jump up and run after me. So I thought, okay, well, I said, sorry, look, something's just come up. I've got to get back home quickly because my oven's been left on. And my potatoes were kind of burning. And she goes, how the fuck do you know that? Because you live in Truro and this is Falmouth. And I'm thinking, bollocks, okay. I'll think of another excuse. I said, well, I thought, feck it. Okay, well, I said to her, you lied about your profile. She didn't know I didn't. Go, yeah, you did. I can see you. I can see you in that corner lying down with a gigantic G-string sticking out your bum. And you're pretty big. She goes, oh. So it didn't work. I said, what didn't work? Well, it normally works when I'm like here and the boys want to see me. Yeah, but I've got more common sense than that. Seeing you, compare it to the other photo, I think you was like fishing. I don't know how I actually remember that word, fishing. Okay, what? Fishing with a rod? No, fishing as in cat-eyeing or catching or catting, whatever it was you want to call it. So I thought, stuff it. I'm just going to walk back, go to Gildenways Beach and have myself a Coca-Cola and a glass, no ice, with a straw, and what's it? A piece, right? I tell you to be sure, I tell you, a piece of strawberry cake. Never again. It cost me £8.50 just for that. I'll never go and Gildenways Beach again just for that. So she messaged me and and I thought, I'm just going to block her now. That's that. Make it a nice eventual day. What else? One other one was I met somebody from St. Ursula Paraway, but I'm not going to actually give out their names. She may be watching. She was good laugh. Didn't understand the jokes I told her half the time, to be honest. We was in Burger King once, right? And I said to her, do you want a Whopper tonight? Do you want a Whopper tonight? She goes, what do you mean? Do I want a Whopper tonight? I said, do you want a Whopper tonight? She didn't understand that either. And then she got the gist and laughed like a goat. Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. So that's why I'm staying single. Because, yeah, all the girlfriends I've had, they're horrible looking, kind of. No, how can you say it, man? I mean, you can't really say stuff like this in this day and age, 2025. Something might happen now. So they were like, not my taste after a while. I gave it a go. Some of them were frigid. No, can't say that either. Some of them, well, one of them was frigid. And I can't say that either, can I? So, yeah, so they were okay. It's just, fuck me, it sounds like a dating site now. Nah, they're okay, you know, but I'd rather stay single, to be honest. So anyway, after a month, I was down in Falmouth, walking around, and unfortunately I bumped into that person who was a bit overweight. who liked me down on the beach, who was wearing a G-string at her arse. No, I can't say that either. No, out of her bottom, yes. Yes, it scared me. It scared me big time, man. Seeing that with my fishing chips in hand, it scared me, man. It scared me. And I was like looking at her. She looked at me, and I thought, nope, sorry, I'm carrying on. I'll carry on. I'm going to go to the museum and have a look around and have a cup of coffee. And I haven't seen her since. Yeah. No, I'm staying single. So anyway, this was Wolfys Vlog 2. And if you want me to talk about anything else, just give us a shout. Bye.